Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Daphne Don J. Lucias, and I will be reporting about my nature journey. My food plant is tomatoes. Week 1. It started sprouting. It managed to grow the cotyledon, which is called the primary leaves, and they grow about 1.5 centimeter tall. In week 2, it had the first tomato leaf. You can find the leaf for tomatoes, so all there are 3 leaves. It grew another 1.5 centimeters. During week 3, the tomato leaf grows more leaves. It has more leaves. The stem have a spiky cotton look surrounding it. It grew for about 2 centimeters tall, and during week 4, additional height and leaves. The leaves are now plenty and height is growing. I placed the other saplings in other pot for space. During week 5, it grew branches. I placed it in a different soil and it grew rapidly. It is as tall as my hand, and my hand is about 5 inches. During week 6, the branches, leaves, and height are now added. The branches now have small branches and adding more leaves. I placed a sapling on another pot and it is currently 9 inches tall. During week 7, it added features. The height really grew rapidly and more branches making more leaves. And I'm still counting for week 8 to see if there are any more features that are added in my tomato plant. And then, how I took care of my tomatoes. Every morning, I water them 2 times for about 1 to 2 inches of water to prepare them for the day because they need 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. But since in my home, catching the sunlight is not easy because of the shades, so their growth is quite slow. I put them outside on our balcony because I cannot put them outside for my safety. I also place fertilizer and use a chemical liquid to get rid of the pests and little insects. So the question, why tomatoes? Why did I choose tomatoes? I chose tomatoes because when I was opening the fridge, I saw a bright red color and it was a tomato. I liked the color red, so I thought I'd grow a plant with my favorite color. Now for more information, in 100 grams of raw tomato, you can consume calories, which is 18 grams, protein 0.9 grams, carbohydrates 3.9 grams, sugar 2.6 grams, and fiber, which is 1.2 grams, and fat, which is 0.2 grams. Now, fresh tomatoes are low in carbs and contain simple sugar and insoluble fibers, but it is mostly water. So it includes vitamins such as C, K1, B9 or folate, and potassium. Now, the health benefits of tomatoes. 1. 95% water and 5% carbs and fiber. Reduce heart diseases and several cancer. Skin health helps in pregnancy and medicine. It is very abundant in lycopene, protects sunburn, and also tomatoes might not be such a good thing for other people because it may cause allergy due to the grass pollen that came to the tomato. And highest concentrations of tomato products include ketchup, juice, paste, sauce, and many more. Now, for my next plant, my ornamental plant I choose is cactus. Now, the cactus that I chose is called fairy castle cactus. I choose cactus because my mom here already plants cactus, and I cut some of the baby cactus and then plant it in my own pot. So during week 1 and week 2, they are very much similar because I put them very deep in the pot. During week 3 and 4, they have started to grow taller a bit. It might not be that much of a difference, but they do look taller as you can see here in the pictures. And during week 5, I got curious of my cactus because I thought they have started to stop growing. So I dug the soil, and when I look at it, it is starting to grow some more little cactuses during the sides of it. And during week 6, all of them have started to grow these little cactuses that is down at the very bottom. So yeah. So how I took care of my cacti. Step 1, I took a piece of my mom's cactus farm. I took the baby ones and planted it in my pot. Step 2, I watered it until the soil was not too wet and not too dry. Step 3, I watered them lightly, but when I noticed the soil looks very dry, I pour more water. I poured them for about 10 to 14 days. So the question, why did I choose cactus? As I said earlier, I choose cactus because my mom already has a cactus farm and I want to grow my own. I liked how they're a bit spiky, and I like how it feels when it stings my hand. It doesn't hurt that much, but I do like its texture and how it is formed. The health benefits of cactus. The vitamins and benefits in cacti you can get is vitamins A, C, E, omega-3, iron, potassium, calcium, manganese, and copper. It also helps manages cholesterol, eases hangovers, reduce inflammation in our body, control blood sugar, and boost the immune system. Examples of cactus in food: you can make a cactus salad or fried nopales. You can add it to scrambled eggs, or you can make it into smoothies, cactus casserole, stuffed nopales, and many more. Now, how do farmers use these plants? Farmers use tomatoes since this plant is mostly used in daily living cooking. Why? Because they have nutrients and is made of mostly water. It can be used for many different things. Example, adding tomatoes in eggs and making smoothies and many more. While the fairy castle cactus is used for decorations and usually takes someone attention. In agribusiness, tomatoes are really popular since one plant can grow multiple fruits, good for business. They clean the harvested tomatoes and put them in a factory. Some are then arranged into boxes to be sold, while the others are made into products, and a popular product is ketchup and canned tomatoes. When you grow tomatoes and fairy castle cactus, then you are in luck, since they both need good drainage for the soil and need sunlight. Although the only difference is that tomatoes are watered every day, while the cacti is watered when the soil is dry. The best seasons to grow fairy castle cactus is during winter, while tomatoes are usually best to grow in late spring and early summer. So that is all my report for my plant journey, and thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.